Today we're going to find the radius of the circle if we have the circumference. So essentially we know from the start what pi is because this is always where we start. Pi is when you try to measure how many of this diameter goes around the circle. This is what's really how it was written. And of course, we know from our elementary geometry, yes, and I'm going to always say that here, that if we do 8, if we're going to do 8 divided by 2, that makes 4. We could also say 8 divided by 4 makes 2, yes, if we interchange that one. It's similar to in here. If we say c divided by its diameter is pi, we could also say c, yeah, this is what it is, divided by pi is equal to its diameter. Let me look at the relationship in here. That's the same, that's the same, that's the same, that's the same. This one becomes here, this one becomes here, see? This one becomes this in this part. So this is just really the logic of elementary arithmetic. And so we can figure out that really you can get the diameter by doing c divided by pi. So in this instance, we have the circumference. So here the diameter should be, circumference is 16 centimeters divided by pi. Let's look at that in our calculator. So we have 16 divided by the value of pi, which is this one, 3.14. You have an answer of 5.09. Let's just say 5.1. 5.1 centimeters. So we got the diameter. Now we need to find the radius. See, the radius, the diameter, is equal to 2 radius, right? It will be r plus r. So in a way, 2 radius makes 2r. That's basically how you do it. So we interchange them. 2r equals diameter. Now see, 2r, you see, is basically what's the diameter? Diameter is 5.1. Yes, centimeters. Well, yeah, half of that. What is half of the diameter? Yeah, because the diameter is 5.1. Half of the diameter is the radius. So in a way, half of the diameter, half of the diameter is the half of the diameter is the radius. See, half of the 5.1 is the radius. So what is half of the diameter? It's going to be 5.1 divided by 2 is 2.55 centimeters. So that is your radius. It's such a long way to really get it, but people do use a long formula, but I think this is a better way of understanding the sequence and the logic of the method. So our whole process so far, it's really the formula is really R radius is essentially c divided by pi divided by 2. That was really our whole formula, but I broke it down into two parts. First is you get the diameter, which is essentially c divided by 2 pi. And then once you get the diameter, you just basically radius is half of the diameter. So this whole formula here is really divided into two parts, this one and the other one. So I hope that was clear. I'll give you some homework, maybe just one home, or let's just do homework. So homework is, if you have a circumference of 16.8 inches, find the radius of the circle. That's homework A. The second one is, if you have a circle with a circumference of 9 meters, find the radius. So you could either use the formula here or just do my two-step methodology. They're all the same. They should lead you to your answers. Thank you so much, and please write your answers in the comment section below.